Okay, everybody, here's a quick tutorial on how to make call sheets. I'm going to use scene 1 as an example and see that you have these different things. The screenplay is up here, which is what you've been in, but you also have plan and shoot, little disclosure triangles. And if you go to shoot and you click on call sheets, it'll give you this warning that says, hey, we can't do anything because you have to schedule, the scenes must be scheduled in the strip board before our call sheets can be generated. So two things that you need to actually do before you get started here. First of all, you need to go to the schedule. So let me go back here and go to the schedule. And this is a little bit strange the way this works. Here you have your 5, in this case, scenes. And by the way, each scene in the script needs to be denoted as either night or day, and they'll be color-coded. And the reason that evening is coming up white is because it doesn't recognize that it needs to either be night or day. But what you want to do, in addition to putting these in the order that you're going to shoot them, say you're going to do it like this, and you're going to do that first or something like that, and then based on your shooting schedule, you might have a certain duration, and these should add up to 3 hours or whatever. So you want to put all those in. The other thing you have to do, or two things. One is you have to add an end of day. You have to hit this little moon icon over here to add the end of day, and then you're going to put that at the end of these scenes, because if you had a bigger production, you'd be having multiple days, but in this case, it's all one day. So now, all right, end of day 1 is after all the scenes from this particular script. Then you're going to go up here to calendar view. There's the second thing you need to do. And you have to set your start day. And so that'll be the day of your production. And you just drag and move that there. And you don't need to add prep days or days off or anything, because it's just a one-day production. So if you have a start day and you have the end of day, now you are set to go back to your call sheet. So I'm going to go to call sheet here. And awesome, your production has one shoot day scheduled. Generate a call sheet by selecting the new call sheet. All right, so I'm going to do this. And the shoot day, there's only one. And we'll say this is, dish out or something like that. Hit create. Okay. Now, locations. You'll see that you can add locations to the scenes via the breakdown. So this is another thing that you want to do. And under the plan tab here, you go to breakdown, and then you add. All right, so for each scene, as you highlight in the breakdown, the characters are automatically put in. But you need to add a location. So you're going to click add location. And you're going to say, all right, we're going to shoot this at Sam's house, and it'll be 1248 Bates Street, Southeast, Grand Rapids, 49506, Michigan, okay? And we'll click OK. And then once you have that, you can check these things and hit copy right here, copy breakdown items, select the next scene and hit paste. So you're going to paste the location, in this case all these in the same location. Okay, so we've done that, and now we can come over here to our call sheet and reload this. Actually, perhaps it'll make us make a new one. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a new one. New call sheet. Actually, let's remove this one. New call sheet. Okay, there we go. Now we have the location in here. So things that you need to add. Executive team. This should be your department heads, and then also your first AD, and please include everyone's phone numbers. I'll be going back and forth between the two sets, and the person I'll most likely be communicating with via text or a phone call is the first AD, because the department heads will be busy, and so the first AD will probably be my point of contact. So put those 4 people here. If you want to make up, if you want to make up a production company, you can do that for your production team. Oh, come on. For production details. Basecamp under here, this would be like if people were going to be sort of hanging out at a different place than the actual shooting location. The one thing you really need to put, you can put parking if you have information, but definitely put the nearest hospital address right there. Over here, this is all really important. So crew call is when everybody other than the people that are going to get equipment need to show up on the set. The shoot call is going to be 6 p.m. for everybody, when you can actually start shooting, and then you don't need to worry about breakfast and lunch because your shoot's only 3 hours. Crew notes, this would be where you might say something like department heads meet at the equipment room at 3:30 or whatever to get equipment, that kind of thing. Or you might say any additional thing about rides or stuff like that. Any additional notes you can put here. This stuff should come straight from your schedule that you already did. And then, all right, cast. So in here you need to put hair, makeup, and wardrobe would be like the time that they need to arrive. So if they need to be there at 5:30 or whatever to get ready. And then the set call would be the time they need to actually be ready to go. So 6 o'clock, most likely. Special instructions. If you want to do anything else, you're welcome to do it. SWF means start, work, finish, which means they're on their first and last day of production, which is true for everybody. Anything else you want to put in here, you can. You could put the first AD's contact here. You could put everyone from your crew in here, which would be nice, but that's up to you. So anyway, this is your call sheet, and then you can distribute that and you can email it out from here, or you can print a PDF of it and email it out to the group. Let me know if you have questions.